Day in the life of a food blogger. It's day 3 in New York City and I am starting the day with a run in Central Park. I had actually hoped to do this a little earlier in the week, but the weather has just been so rubbish. But this is the kind of weather that I'm used to running in, so it's just time to go for it. Being in Central Park was actually quite surreal. It's so iconic and I felt like Charlotte York, but actually probably looked more like Phoebe Buffet. One of the nice things about running around Central Park was, first of all, how green everything was, but that I actually heard the birds for the first time since I'd arrived in New York. It certainly has been a culture shock for the Scottish girl, whose home city has a castle instead of skyscrapers. I finished my run and had to double back after I saw the Balto statue. This husky mum is missing her puppies. And after my run, it was time to go find some breakfast. I, of course, opted for a bagel, my first since I have arrived in New York. Headed to Liberty Bagel and this was just 10 out of 10. After breakfast, I jumped back on the subway and headed to the hotel. It was time to organise for what I had come to New York for, starting with an afternoon of networking and conferences at the Raptive headquarters. Such an amazing opportunity and so inspiring to hear from so many other creators in the same space. We also went out for a super fancy Michelin star dinner, which again was a huge culture shock to this Scottish girl. Once back, we headed to the rooftop and just look at that view. Stay tuned for day 4.